What I'm attempting to do in this video is document some of the retail vacancies and the deteriorating economic climate of West Pasco, Pasco County, Florida. West Pasco is just a section of the county, because this is where I live, and it's changing a lot. It's changing very quickly, and it's not changing for the better. So we're going to make a couple stops and document some of what's going on, and I'll show you a little bit of the greater Hudson area. Across the street, that was an Autoway Dodge dealership, which was one of the dealerships that had to close a few months ago. There was actually 2 Dodge dealers in Pasco that had to shut down, or that were ordered to shut down by Dodge. There was this one here up in Port Richey, and then there was another one down in Holiday. Well, this here is another shot of the dealership, which was formerly General Motors, which they had been ordered to shut down. There was actually a Dodge dealership down in Holiday, and as you can see, the letters were removed. It used to say Pontiac GMC there, and now it says nothing. From what I understand, there was about 80 people that was employed by that one General Motors dealership, and they probably all went on unemployment because there's really no jobs to be had around here in the greater Hudson area. There's a couple jobs if you want to work as a home health aide or work at a gas station, but those aren't exactly lucrative jobs. So what we're going to do, we're going to take a little ride here. It's a few minutes down the road. We're going to hit the Circuit City, or the Circuit City that is now a vacancy. There it is, Circuit City. Circuit City. This Circuit City has been closed since, I want to say, the middle of March, and now we're at the end of October, and it seems the Piers Shopping Plaza has still not got around to updating their marquee. And you can see the Circuit City there off in the distance, which is vacant, no tenant there. And then when looking at the rest of the plaza, there's a GameStop, but to the left and right, it's all vacancies up until you get to the Target. And then that's that end of the plaza, the east end. And then when you come over here, it's actually a sushi place. There's a tree blocking it, but it's all vacant all the way down to Staples, which is there, and then on the other side of Staples is a vacancy. And then there's Toys R Us, another big box corporate chain. Now this plaza, where the Circuit City was about, I want to say 80% vacant up until 2 years ago. And then things started getting rough around here economically. And then the little stores that were in here just started closing up. There used to be a real estate company, big shoe store, a bookstore, and a couple of other little businesses, but those have all fallen by the wayside. And from what I understand, the sushi place that's there is falling on some hard times. I had a friend that used to work there up until about 2 months ago, and now he's unemployed. He can't find a job, unfortunately. Now what I'm going to try to do as I go down this major highway is I'm going to try to shoot this hotel right over here. You can see it. That's the Holiday Inn. And then that was the second hotel built. That one's been here for maybe, I want to say, Holiday Inn's probably been here for about 2-3 years. And then this is the Days Inn right up here. This is the one that's been here for 20 years. Now the reason I mention these 4 hotels, we're going to be coming up on the other 2 in just a second, is that all 4 of these are within a half mile of each other. Which is just absolutely crazy, because as I said earlier, there's really no attractions here. So these hotels are going to be going back to the banks eventually. There was a really good article I read in the Los Angeles Times a few weeks ago, and it said that 1 out of 5 U.S. hotels will go back to the banks in the next 18 months. And personally, I think it's going to be a lot higher because nobody's got any disposable income anymore to travel, and you can see it. I had a friend who went to Walt Disney World a couple weeks back, and he told me that there was only a 5-minute wait on the rides, or for all the rides. This was during the middle of the day when the park is packed. So that just tells you that people aren't traveling, because normally there's like a half hour or 45-minute wait. So I'm going to try to get the Hampton Inn up here. Let's see. Got to fight traffic here. This is one of the most dangerous roads in the nation. This is the Hampton Inn. As you can see, this is a higher end hotel. And then across the street here is the newest hotel. Well, actually, the Hampton Inn will be the newest hotel. As you can see, all 4 of these hotels are very big. And the odds of them functioning at a profitable level or even breaking even are extremely slim, especially going into the type of economy that we're going into. Well, I hope you enjoyed the footage. Unfortunately, there's a lot more economic decline in Pasco County than what I showed you, but it does give you a small sample of what's going on. But more importantly, it gives you a sample of what's to come, because the economic deterioration is going to be more widespread, and we can all see it, and we need to do our best to prepare for it, to become as self-sufficient as we can. So I hope you liked the video. Please give it 5 stars and forward it to your contacts. Thanks for watching, and take care.